Hello everyone, my name is Roland Jos, matrix number BF2516029, and today I will be presenting book response on Arabi by James Joyce. This short story explores love, dreams and disappointment, and I'll share my thoughts step by step. The story is about a young boy living on North Richmond Street in Dublin. He secretly admires his friend's sister, Megan's sisters, and dreams about her constantly. When she mentions she cannot attend the bazaar called Arabi, he promises to bring her a gift. On the day of the bazaar, his uncle delays giving him money, and by the time he arrives, most stores are closed and dull. The boy realizes his hopes were illusions, and he feels ashamed and disappointed. The main idea of Arabic can be explained in three parts. First, it's about illusion versus reality. The boy imagines romance and adventures, but reality is ordinary and disappointing. Second, it's a coming of age story, showing how growing up means facing painful truths. And third, it's about disappointment in love. His feeling for Megan's sisters inspires hope, but he ends up heartbroken. My personal opinion is that Arabi is a very realistic and emotional story. I connected with the boy's feelings, his excitement about first love and his hope for something magical. Even though the ending is sad, I think it makes the story more powerful because it shows how disappointment is a part of growing up. For me, it's a reminder that life doesn't always have a match in our dreams, but those experiences help us understand ourselves better. In our team discussion, we had a different perspective. Some saw the boys' trip to Arabi as a symbol of opportunities, how life chances can slip away. Others focus on appreciation and love, saying Joyce captured the beauty of first feelings even though they ended sadly. A few members highlighted self-reflection, pointing out that the boy realization of his pride and foolishness makes the story meaningful. Finally, the others emphasize life choices, explaining that his decision to chase a dream shows how choices shape us, even when they don't bring happiness. If you ask me, my favorite character is the boy himself. He is innocent and hopeful, and his emotions are very relatable. For example, he says her name was like magic in his mind, which shows how deeply he feels even though he doesn't fully understand love. His journey makes the story powerful because we see his growth through disappointment. The author supports the theme through the boy's action. He whispers, oh love," in excitement, but later describes the bazaar as like church after service. This contrast shows the painful difference between his dreams and reality. These examples make the story believable and relatable. The story has a clear beginning, middle and end. It begins with the boy's secret feelings, moves to his promise to Megan's sisters, and ends with journey to Arabi and his realization. The structure builds suspense as we wait for him to reach the bazaar, and it ends with an emotional climax when he understands his foolish pride. So for the author, James Joyce was born in Dublin, Ireland in 1882. He is famous for modernist works like Ulysses, and Dubliners. Joyce often wrote about ordinary life and deep emotions. Knowing his backgrounds helps us understand why Dublin's streets and atmosphere are so important in the story. They reflect his own experiences. So for the presentation, this is a short story and a part of modernist literature. It doesn't focus on big adventures, but instead on everyday experience and emotions. What makes it special is how honestly Joyce captures the boy's feeling. It's different from typical romantic or adventure stories because it focuses on inner emotions rather than external actions. From Arabic, I learned that growing up means facing disappointment, but also understanding ourselves better. Dreams can be powerful, but they are not always real. Pride and imagination can lead to painful lessons, but those lessons help us grow. I recommend this story because it teaches us about emotion and reality in life.